From the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Today, a matchup that could shape the playoff picture. The division's fiercest rivalry continues right after this. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And stepping in, Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Ball one. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Fly ball right down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1 pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Sale has thrown a little over 150 innings of work so far, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Hernandez. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And he puts it on the ground to second. Newman brings it in. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Newman's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Home half of the first coming up at PNC Park. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Kwang Young Kim is on the mound for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
And now here is Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the shortstop,
Now the
Xander
pitch.
Bogaerts.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So now it's Brian Reynolds, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Three and 2 now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Manny Machado comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Now the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar.
Fouled off.
Hernandez.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Sale has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
This for Machado down at third. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6. The left.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First offering. Two out, nobody on. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The first baseman, Colin Moran.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Gregory Polanco is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6th, the right.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Gregory Polanco. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 276 the average coming in for him. 53 homers and 78 RBIs. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Polanco is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Next to stand in is Kevin Newman, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is O'Neill. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in now, Kwang Young Kim. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike 2. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Hit in the air out toward left. Hernandez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank first in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one in the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away. The next 3-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And getting good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face.
pitcher.
The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
So now the pitcher, Chris Sale. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
The batter.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bader is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base.
The 7th fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Digging in next, Brian Reynolds. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. Now the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Now the relay home. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Here's Nolan Arenado as we begin the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First offering on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Cards lead one. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
And now the first pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Carlson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Arenado has it, and there are two away now.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Next, it'll be Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Young.
Sale gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Paul DeYoung will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. No. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. Fouled off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here's a high pop-up. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Now one down with the bases empty, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the AB now. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The pitcher, number 33, Kwang-Hyun Kim.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kwang-Hyun Kim, flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1.
Ball.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Into the box, Gregory Polanco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
You feel me? I bet you do, don't you, Mr. Z.I.? Yeah.
Pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it. 1 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, here is Kevin Newman. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Still 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Jacob Stallings will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, and he fouls this one off. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark, and even 20 home runs, 39 driven in. Fouled off. That misses. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter.
Next to hit, Chris Sale, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
0-1 count and the pitch. Newman at second. Stallings at first. One gone. Count is 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Ball 2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Pirates move in front now 4-1.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Mitch Keller, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
The center fielder, number 10.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now a 4-1 Pittsburgh lead. That brings in Tommy Edman. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Sale has his target. Here it comes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Fly ball right down the line and left. Hernandez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Stepping in next, Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Reynolds is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First delivery to him.
Yep. You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So now to the plate to Oscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Next to dig in, Colin Moran. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So the next to bat will be Gregory Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set and the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Popped him up. Flowers has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
This one's flared toward left center. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
So next to bat will be Dylan Carlson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next up, Tyler O'Neill struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. So now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The second baseman, Newman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Jacob Stallings. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
From the stretch.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian.
Up next, Brian Reynolds, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Pirates strand a couple. They're up 5-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
First pitch on the way. Slow bouncer to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. falls behind 0-2. Sale sets and delivers. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Lane Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Lane Thomas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Up, ball.
Fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cardinals 2. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Now into the box, Manny Machado comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Now the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's over. 2-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit is Teoscar Hernandez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Hicks stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Machado on at first, nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering, fouled off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. So stepping in is Colin Moran. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Gregory.
Next it'll be Gregory Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Into the box, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Edman camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now to the plate, Jacob Stallings singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We've played 8 full. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cardinals 2. Harrison Bader will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Sale gets the sign. Here it is.
No, off the plate.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate now, Nolan Arenado.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The first baseman.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-0. It's sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Richard Rodriguez answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. At the plate, Dylan Carlson batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Goldschmidt leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and 2, here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got it on to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now back, left fielder, Tyler.
Stepping in once again is Tyler O'Neill. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Buccos used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chris Sale records the victory, his 13th of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
I even hit the bottom, rolled it up, just part of my glow. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. Now my battered soul's going back through the motions.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.